In this video, I'm going to show you how I painted my two-story foyer. I used an edging painter in order to help me with the cutting in along the edges at the top of the ceiling, and everything looks really great. Stay tuned to see exactly how I did it.
Hey friends, welcome to my next project. This project is going to be doing a complete makeover of our foyer as well as the stairs. So I already finished all of the flooring upstairs with luxury vinyl plank, and now I have these stair treads that I'm going to need to cut down and fit to all of the stairs individually. But before I do the stairs, what I need to do is paint the foyer. I'm going to leave the bottom part of the walls white, but I want to paint a different color here. The other problem that I run into is the fact that this is a very tall foyer. So because this is like 20 feet tall, it's going to be very difficult for me to paint. So I also bought some things that hopefully can make it a little bit easier for me. I got these interior pad painters that can fix onto any extension pole. And I also got this extension pole here that can go up to 12 feet tall. So I'm hoping that with the combination of these two, I'll be able to have enough control to get up to the top of the ceiling. I am not a fan of getting up on tall ladders. When I was painting in the primary bedroom and I was getting up on a ladder to cut in up at 12 feet tall, it was kind of scary and I didn't really like being up that high. So I'm hoping that I can do this without having to get up on a tall ladder, or if I do need a ladder, it can be a short one. And I'm hoping that this will work. The other thing that I'm going to do in this foyer and on the stairwells is wherever there is the honey oak, I'm going to stain that in ebony. So that way everything will actually flow and look better in terms of the colors. But I do have a lot of wall to paint. I need to get all the way up there. I also want to remove these pieces of artwork because I'm not really a fan of them. But I'm also kind of nervous about painting around this window up here, and then I will also have to paint all the way up here, and see, this is right above the stairs. We'll also be painting this entire hallway right here in the same color, but as you can see, I'm already up on the stairs, and that's a long way down. So I really don't want to have to get up on a ladder to get all the way up there. That is my plan. I want to hopefully be able to paint all of this. I'm a little nervous about getting it done, but in order to hire it out, it's going to be upwards of $2,000 to $2,400. And I don't really want to spend that kind of cash on just painting the walls. So I'm going to try all of these things, and if I'm not able to get all the way up to the top or it looks bad, then I will end up hiring it out. But that is my plan of what we're going to do here in the foyer. So stay tuned to see all of the things that I do, and I'm sure I will make plenty of mistakes and hopefully learn from them. So I hope you enjoy. Thanks. Now it's time to start prepping everything so that way I can start painting. What do you think about that, Eddie? Huh? So we're going to move everything out of the foyer, and then I'm going to put down some paper on the floor so that way we can protect the floors. I'm not going to do anything on the carpet because the carpet is going to get torn out and new flooring laid in the stairwell. So we're not going to need to do anything there. I tried to take the pictures down, but I got scared as I was getting up on the ladder. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do there. What do you think, Eddie? He thinks I can do it. So let's see what we can do.
I attached my Swiffer to the extension pole, and now I am cleaning all of the walls to make sure that I don't have any cobwebs and that the walls are nice and clean.
Now we're ready to start painting. I have sanded a couple of spots where I spackled some holes. I've got the floor all taped off, and now I'm going to start cutting in. When I cut in, I like to use this kind of brush. It's nice to hold in the hand. This is a 2-inch angled brush by Valspar. This is my favorite cutting in brush. So let's go ahead and get started. I have most of the cutting in done, at least what I could reach with just a normal ladder. So now I'm gonna start to roll the walls and see how much I can do. Yesterday I did the first coat of painting on the walls, and I had a neighbor come over and help me get the pictures off. So you can see now that those pictures are gone. So I need to obviously paint right there and then start the second coat. To do all of the cutting in at the top, I'm going to use this interior pad painter. Hopefully this is going to be good to get all the way up there and not have any paint bleeding or getting up onto the trim that we don't want it. So we'll try this out. I know that with using this, we want to be light with the amount of paint that we're putting on here. We don't want to load it up with a lot of paint because it's when it's going to glob and get everywhere. We also want to make sure that the top of this is nice and clean, so that way we don't get paint on the stuff above it that we don't want the paint to get on. So I think those are going to be some of our keys to doing this. We'll try it out and see how it goes.
I have the pad painter on my pole, and I have the pole extended as far as it goes, up to 12 feet. And now I am just doing this very slowly so that way I can get up to the top of this trim, and I'm moving very, very slowly. So you can see that I am doing slow, methodical strokes in order to get up to the top. And this ends up working out very well for me. But now I'm going to speed this up for you so you don't get bored just watching this go very slowly. After the first coat was dry, it was time to start with the second coat. As you can see, I kind of struggle maneuvering the pole when it's all the way extended out, but you just got to be very slow and stick with it, and if I can do this, you can do it too. Start painting this hallway here. So first I'm going to take off all of the wall hangings, repair the nail holes with spackle, and then start cutting in and painting. Well, I finished painting the foyer. I'm really excited about how it turned out. I think it looks really great and I really love it. I am probably going to change up some of the furniture around in here, but for now I've just put it back. So let me show you around the foyer. So here is the wall along the stairs, and it looks pretty good. Using that edger did a really great job. I was surprised with how well everything turned out. As you can see, I did not paint inside of the window because my ladder was too short for me to get up that high. So it's just gonna stay like that for now. I might hire somebody to paint that and fix that. But here's the other wall here. And again, as you can see, the edging looks really great.
I do really like how this color turned out. Let's take a view from upstairs. Here we can see everything down the hallway. I haven't put up any artwork yet. I still need to buy some artwork to put over there and over there. But overall, I'm really happy with how everything turned out. Also going to be replacing this light fixture. I need to pick one out and then get that installed because again, this is way too high for me to feel comfortable to do myself. My next project is going to be starting to tackle the stairway. What I'm going to do is restain the banisters in a darker brown color. And then I'll also be removing all of the carpet and putting in luxury vinyl plank stair treads that match this flooring that I put upstairs. So I'm really excited with how everything turned out. Let me know what you think. And if you're afraid to paint your two-story foyer, trust me, you can do it if I can do it. Thanks.
As a reminder, here's what this foyer started with. It was just this beige tan color that I wasn't a huge fan of, and I was really nervous to do this project by being able to cut in and get up on the edges, but here's what it looks like now. I am so excited with how this looks. I love this color, and let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching.